Und herzlich willkommen zum Finale Nacht, the finals night of the 2025 Betvictor World Cup of Darts, brought to you live by us on Double Trouble Darts. My name's Donald Johnson. Thank you very much indeed for tuning in. Harvey alongside me to join us for the ride. Liam will be everyone. At some point, probably in the second semi-final or something. But we've got a lot of games to get through tonight. So just bear with me. It might take me quite a while to read the two games that are coming up.
He's got earmuffs on. What's the point?
He's got earmuffs on.
Some dad has brought a baby to the Bayern game and he's got earmuffs on and it's asleep. Yeah, that's great, ain't it? Oh, wow, that's brilliant. Fantastic.
Right, it's going to take me a while to read out the games that are coming up tonight, so just bear with me. Germany versus Northern Ireland and Wales versus the Netherlands. That didn't take
long.
There you go. Well, I mean, when we consider the first night we actually did the tournament this year, we had 12 games. The first two nights were just marathon nights trying to get through all the games. Well, the first night was a bit of a disaster, actually, because we ended up losing the stream after 3 matches. But let's just forget about that. Night number 2, anyway, we had 12 matches, all of them enthralling games, 7 shocks out of the 12 games. Odds-wise, they weren't odds on to win. But we had 40 teams come into the tournament. Well, 36 actually in the group stage. And then the top 4 seedings of England, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland all coming in round 2 to join the other 12 teams that had qualified from the group stages. And now we are down to just the final 4. Now, in the afternoon session today, Germany won a last leg decider against Australia. They play in semi-final number 1. Their opponent, Northern Ireland, won 8-5 against their local rivals, but also good friends, I assume, Republic of Ireland. And I watched both for that. I mean, I watched all 4 of the games. And I don't know if you watched all of them, but did you watch any of the darts this afternoon? Or?
No, I didn't because I was out, and then I come back home.
Well, anyways, the 2 Irish games, so the Irish game was pretty good, and at the end they were all stood in line, taking up the applause from the fans. All 4 of them, all in line, all in line with arms across each other. It was nice to see, actually. The good set of lads. But we have our 4 semi-finalists. Germany, who knocked out Australia from 7-5 down to win a last leg decider. And my God, they got bloody fortunate there. But they are playing against the Northern Irish, who beat Republic of Ireland pretty comfortably 8-5. Match number 2 sees the 2 teams that won their games very comfortably today. 8-4 for Wales as they beat Hong Kong, who did really well, actually. I mean, they did very well to get 4 legs off former champions and, get into the quarterfinals for a team like Hong Kong who've never really get past the round of 16s. So that's quite some feat for them. Germany getting to their 3rd semi-final ever. Northern Ireland haven't been semi-finalists for a long time either. And the Netherlands, who are at the moment the 2nd favourites for the tournament, but in my opinion, I would say are probably the favourites with how good Aaron Van Veen and Donny Noppert have been. I mean, they've played 4 matches in this tournament, 3 whitewashes, and in that time they've only lost 2 legs in the entire tournament so far. So they are quite a force. The 2 semi-finals are going to get underway in a couple of minutes, but just give me your thoughts, Harvey. How do you see tonight going? And if you were to pick a winner, who would it be?
Well, there's 2 amazing matches, of course. I said the Netherlands would be the favourites, of course, but you've got to look at it from an even point of view. The Welsh look very, very good as well. Gerwyn Price, who's probably at the top of his game right now, I'd say this year. He's been absolutely fantastic. And Johnny Clayton as well, also fantastic. But can't disrespect the Dutch because they've also equally been decent in this tournament. But it's tough to call because on the other side, you've got 2 other good nations as well. But with Germany obviously being in Germany, of course, most people would probably back them to win it because of the backing they have with the fans. But I don't see it. There was a close call against the Aussies. So
Fair I thought I watched all the games this afternoon. The crowd was rather quiet, even considering it was a Germany game, the crowd were fairly quiet up until it got to 7-6. And then Germany were like, right, and then the fans were like, now it's time to press on.
Yeah, now it's time.
I don't know if you've just seen on your TV, but Darryl Gurney, Josh Rock, Keane Barry, and William O'Connor, which I don't know if you've seen it now or you'll see it in a few moments, they were all stood in line.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
Looks good, actually. You can tell they're all good mates of each other, despite being from rivalry. Despite being a rival team, they did well.
Oh, them headphones. Goodness me. Lovely headphones.
I don't even know what headphones they are, but they're probably expensive ones.
I thought they looked like Beats headphones then, because they do look like it.
With their AirPods.
Well, they're kind of like.
Well, it's sort of AirPods, really. In a way, they're not headphones. They don't go over your head.
Yeah, but it's wrapped. It's basically wrapped around his ears, so it's a little bit.
Some of your phones are like that. There's some like earpiece and stuff that are a bit like that sometimes.
Yeah,
it looks similar to an hearing aid. I didn't know he was deaf.
That's what I thought. At first, when I saw, I was like, "Why is he wearing a hearing aid? Why is he wearing a hearing aid for?"
Something we don't know. Maybe something we don't know.
I agree, and I think that's definitely Liam putting that in the chat for sure.
Well, it's definitely not me. Liam will be watching the stream whilst chilling at his dad's for a while. Favourites, obviously, when you look at the tournaments, if you look at the tournament stats, you would certainly say that when you compare it, Germany's tournament average at the moment is 89, Northern Ireland's 91, and Wales 98, and Holland 87. They didn't really need to put in a particularly outstanding performance up until really the knockout rounds, because they had a fairly easy group stage, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people, a lot of teams just tend to they're not bothered about how many legs they win and lose as long as they get the result in these in the group stage games. And then it comes to knockout rounds, and then you've got to really press on. And the Netherlands across the round of 16s and the quarterfinals, losing only 2 legs, and over the entire tournament only losing 2 legs, they've got to be favourites tonight. Despite Wales, obviously, 2-time champions, Wales obviously being the favourites on the odds, you cannot write off the Netherlands. And that second semi-final, Wales versus the Netherlands, I think is probably going to be game of the tournament.
Yeah, it could be, but it could go any way, really. We've seen
it'll either go Wales's way or Holland's way.
Well, we thought. I genuinely thought that the Scottish would actually be more competitive in the game against the Dutch, but no, that finished 8-0, and that was a bit of a surprise to say the least. And the average of around the mid-70s was an even more big of a surprise, really. But it just also shown how bad
to be truthfully honest,
were.
I'm going to say it now. To be honest. It won't be too long before Gary Anderson ends up being Scotland's number 1, because I think Gary Anderson, it was the same like last year as well, and this year. Gary Anderson again was the only good player. Peter Wright was woeful. Gary Anderson was so good. Same with England. Luke Humphries was decent. Luke Littler was diabolical.
Yeah.
It might as well, literally. If Luke Humphries played against that German pair on the tour, I think possibly Luke Humphries would have won. Luke Littler just didn't want to be there, if I'm being honest. But the German pair have done really well, and fair play to them.
But it just shows, though, as well. But the thing is, though, Liam, it just shows it's very early in Luke Littler's career. It's very early in Luke Littler's career. He's got a lot of growing up to do. He's only 18. When he stormed off stage, I was kind of surprised by it, but then when I thought about it, I was like, not really that surprised because.
But he's also, let's be honest, that Luke Littler these days is starting to become very arrogant, and a lot of fans.
But you've got to realise he's 18. He's still basically at the stage where he does not want to lose, and he wants to win games. He doesn't like losing. But Luke Humphrey,
to be truthfully honest, mate, no one likes to lose. But even when you lose, you've still got to be gracious in defeat.
But it just shows that he's still.
I don't think Luke Littler's still learning, but not
exactly.
Once.
He's still
not
learning.
really. I don't think once has he been gracious in defeat.
Mm-hmm.
Now Luke Humphreys is obviously he's like 29, 30 now, but
he's been around the game for a lot longer than Luke Littler.
Look at people in the people like Q School and stuff. You got Q School, you got the youth tournaments, and even in the youth championships, there's still, they're still gracious in defeat. Well, Luke Littler just.
See, to be fair, the match
even in the tournaments in England, Luke Littler loses a game and he's just not very gracious in defeat. It reminds me of what Magga van Gerwen used to be like back in the day. Although I haven't said I think Vincent van der Voort's the worst one I've seen when it came to that, but it doesn't make you look. It doesn't put what's the word I'm looking for? Like it doesn't. It doesn't look good for you when you're doing that, and especially at a young age. Like Luke Littler's now getting a lot of hate on social media. I mean, he's been hated a lot now because of his behaviour in some of the games. Tries to be cocky, and then when it doesn't work, he just storms off the stage and doesn't congratulate the other team. Well, Luke Humphreys did congratulate the German team. He knew that they were beaten fair and square. To be fair.
It was respectful from him. It was respectful from him.
Like, I mean, I've played against Liam before. I've been pissed off before when Liam's lost against me. When I've been pissed off when Liam's battered me in the past. But I still say, fair enough, a fair play.
Yeah, I know that, Liam. But let's be honest. Let's be honest. Nowadays, I think a lot of people would now start.
Let's be honest. Not all the players are going to clap the crowd. Not all players clap the crowd. Let's be honest.
20 years ago, you'd see different. You'd be much more different. It'd be much more different 20 years ago.
Not all players clap the crowd. To be fair,
I feel like the influence of social media nowadays has just changed things a lot. Really has. It's done it to football. It's done it to loads of other sports. So let's be honest.
Luke Littler doesn't like playing in Germany. We've known that for a while. But unfortunately, if you ever want to be the world number one and you want to be more and more successful in darts, then the things like the ranking events in the Euro Talk sector, they're the sort of things you could do with turning up in. But he didn't really want to be there. It was quite annoying for him. It was absolutely awful. But Luke Littler was shit. Let's be truthfully honest. I don't think anyone can.
Yeah.
Welcome to Tom Bardaway. 8-6 Germany, 6-8 Holland, 10-6 Holland. Yeah, I think. If Germany win this tournament, I will be amazed. They are 4-1 odds to win tonight. Northern Ireland are favourites. Even Northern Ireland are favourites ahead of them.
Do you want to line up with me as I do want to watch the semi-final
for the actual tournament? Like, hello, Nicola. Yeah, England pairing need to improve next year. Last night was genuinely embarrassing. Both of them played like they'd never met each other before. Watching him, Luke Littler. Watching him, Luke Humphreys. Very good. It did feel crap and fair. I mean,
do you want to pair up the screens?
England's pairing was fucking awful. They were 33-1 before the England game. Which doesn't. Well, I'm not surprised. They were against England, but England just did not turn up. Just didn't turn up. Time for the first game.
Yeah. Right. Germany versus Northern Ireland.
That cheer from the crowd when Germany came on was good.
Yep.
Good one came on that.
Right. It's just showing these two reprobates.
Yeah. Då skulle från de äder Schweders valfisk. He's lost lust from the äder. Right, now where are you up to?
Right. Ricardo's throwing his practice throws and it's popping up with Germany on the left. And their stats and everything.
Yeah. 4-1 odds tonight.
Al Gurney's now throwing his.
It's just come up with Dan Dawson and Wayne.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Right. So if I'm slightly ahead, it doesn't really make a difference. I mean, if it's only like a second head, it's not going to make a matter.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not a problem, at least.
Basically. Why Northern Ireland playing 3 Caroline's pathetic? Oh, there you go. Come on, Simmer. Come on, Pikachu in the wall. Do the higher seedos for first? No, it's always bull off normally. But Northern Ireland did get the 4. Northern Ireland did get the 4 on the buff. It's always bull off normally, and it'll be bull off for the fan as well, I assume. So, hope Northern Ireland beat Germany. Yeah, you'll say that, of course, because then it makes the final easier for Holland. Because I can't lie, I don't think Northern Ireland will win this tournament. I don't think they're good enough to win the tournament. I mean, if Holland do not win the tournament tonight, I will be very surprised, to be honest. Well, Wales or Holland, whoever wins that second game wins the actual tournament, I think. Be very surprised if I'll be surprised if neither of them win it. If neither Wales or the Netherlands win the tournament. First to 8, remember, for the semi-finals. 137, for Northern Ireland. 121 for Ricardo.
Yeah. Oh, there's one. No, that was fucking shite.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. It's first to 8, not first to 10, mate. First to 10 for the final. So it'll be 8-6, 8-5, and then 10-4 Wales. Bloody 10-4 Wales.
Oh,
willkommen Herko, goedenavond.
123.
Pretty much on the same time, I think, there. Well, Northern Ireland have left 1-4-1 already.
Oh, he's going for 19. So 59.
It's 1-4-1 after 9, I think, for Northern Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
Germany just need to...
Oh, dear. What a great dart that is.
Hey. I'll tell you something. When it gets to the second half of this game, the German crowd will start to get involved.
Yep.
We know that.
Woo.
75.
Of course, the cheers
94.
come in. They're not going to stop, aren't they, Wayne?
Yeah, they'll get cheered a lot.
Hey,
to the first leg. Northern Ireland.
That is shocking. There we go.
So let's just say, if that leg's anything to go by, Northern Ireland mean business tonight. Goedenavond and to... I don't know what that says. Goedenavond and to... Toegewenst. I'm not actually sure what that means. I don't know every word.
Who the hell's just come on there for Bayern? Well, 17-year-old Lena Carl. Fair enough.
And oh, it basically also means good evening to you as well, basically. Oh, right. I didn't realize what it meant. It's an old Dutch for wish you a good evening also. Ah, right. Yeah.
96.
Yeah, so I just know Goedenavond's good evening, but I didn't realise good evening to you was and to Toegewenst or something. I don't know actually how you pronounce it. Oh, only 182 left by Schindler. I'll tell you one thing I'll be glad about this tournament finishing. I'll tell you one thing I'll be happy about when this tournament finishes. No more fist bumping each other after hitting 41.
Yeah. 3. Right, fist bump.
You've got 3. Fist bump. Well done, mate. You shite.
I would have just hit. I would have
well done, Ricardo.
Instead of fist bumping, I would have rather just slapped him.
Oh, here we go, Joshua. Tops.
No. It's close, though.
Be an interesting final tonight. Whoever goes through from both of these games, will be a good
that's not gonna go.
Don't bust.
That's tops as well.
99. Tops in for double gurney. It's chin.
You've hit the wrong double, lad. There you go.
Takes out double 15 in the end.
You got
that was a shocking dart. That was a really bad dart.
Yeah, that was poor.
So Germany have only ever got to the semi-finals 3 times. Never made the final, so I don't see it. I don't know if it's going to happen tonight for them, but
59.
Depends how Northern Ireland perform. Have you skipped forward slightly?
Yeah, just skipped forward. That's weird. 140.
Good dart. 140.
Oh, hello.
140.
It's the 140 show at the moment.
102 average at the moment.
To the treble 18s now. Don't know why he moved to. I don't know why he tried the 18s. It's an interesting one. That
went for 162. Once the German lads click into gear, they can be a strong force. God, yeah, they are crumbling here. They're crumbling so far tonight. Yeah, wouldn't against England, would they?
3-0.
Didn't against England and Australia. No, let's be honest. Remember that Germany were 7-2 down, 7-5 down. Sorry, on the brink of being knocked out by.
Oh, the wire.
I can't lie, a good Australian side, but Australia bottled it. They crumbled. Yeah, Germany never get to the semi-finals and they never get past the semis, even if they do. So I think it's a big ask for Shindy and Ricardo tonight. 102 average at the moment for Northern Ireland, by the way.
Ukraine's under 21s is beating Finland 2-0.
Right.
England is drawing 0-0 at the moment.
Fucking useless.
Hayden Hackney's playing as a centre-back. Excuse me?
Is it?
Yeah, he is. Well, apparently, from what I'm looking at the lineup.
No, it's Charlie Cresswell.
Oh, well done, Foot Mob. So probably Hackney's playing as a centre mid, and then Archery Gray.
Hayden will be playing centre mid.
Yeah,
he's always the number. He plays as number 6 for Bother.
Yeah, so Kwanzaa should be playing at centre back, and then Archie Gray should be playing at right back. Well, Archie Gray's gone off now.
And Sam Allen Jr. on the bench.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Have they brought on more defenders? Well, that's a better score in there.
A bit more like it. They need to hold 4 here.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. 140. Well, if you're Martin and Ricardo, you've got to hold your 4 here. Otherwise, if it gets to 4-0 and the break of 4, it could be game over already.
Oh.
What's he at there? 3?
Okay, that's not bad.
What did he at there? 3?
Yeah,
or did he at 19?
He at 3, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh.
Now, that would have been, I mean, that would have been class. I can't know, that would have been class if he'd done that. Treble 8 tops. Ooh.
Okay, right. Bullseye, lad.
Right.
No.
Going to be 4-0 in the break of 4, yeah.
It's going to be a very, very close.
It's only 7-0 by him, by the way.
Yeah, it's only 7-0, lads.
And 4-0.
Yep, 4-0.
Fucking hell.
Now this is becoming a battering.
This is becoming a reality check for Germany here. It's a reality check. This just shows 180. Well, this will just show you Northern Ireland are well up for it, and Germany definitely not good enough for the final at the minute. Although, let's be honest, I can't lie. I felt they were very fortunate against Australia. They were very fortunate against Australia. So, if anything, it should have been Northern Ireland, Australia in the semi-final. But it's good for the crowd to see their home team in the semis. But I think it's going to be this could be a whitewash at the minute. Oh my God! They haven't even turned up, Germany here. And you know why they haven't turned up? Because it's not England.
Yep, that's why.
Because it's not England or Australia. They've probably come out thinking they can just do what they like, but Northern Ireland, Northern Ireland want this title. They want the title tonight. Jesus Christ. That's a terrible...
Oh, well, let's just ignore that fist bump, shall we?
That's a terrible start.
Ignore that fist bump, lads. Aye, aye, aye.
Got to say, the first 5 legs have been diabolical from Germany.
Well, they need something here.
Crowd starting to pick up the noise a little bit. There we go. 180. Doesn't leave a finish, mind, so at least they've hit one.
Well, you just hit treble 8.
He went treble. He wanted treble 16, didn't he? He's left himself 32 anyway.
Yeah.
133. Oh,
that's treble 3, mate. Ah, there you go. Well, I think it's a little too late, anyways.
To be fair, Ricardo was shit in the quarter-final.
Game shot on the 5th leg, Northern Ireland.
Fucking hell. Ricardo was shit in the quarter-final. I've got to say, they were... How on earth Germany got through to the semi-final?
Are appearing, ladies and gentlemen.
They were lucky for the...
140.
Yeah, I can't lie. They were lucky to get through to the semi-finals because Australia should have finished the job.
Mate, this is extraordinary.
Josh Rock on fire tonight.
He is on fire.
I think it's the first time in most of the tournament he's been properly on fire.
Oh.
Whoa. Hello, Gurney.
And boo.
Bit of a better leg. Certainly from Germany as well. Another one. We can get another treble.
There you go.
There we go. That's more like it from Ricardo. He's been poor this game. 133 to leave 132. Shindy looking at the champagne finish. Good luck getting this.
Yeah, good luck getting this one, mate.
Good luck getting this, Shindy. She didn't hit a single dart at buzzer.
Oh,
okay, he's gone a different route. Okay. Nah, okay, no problem with that. I see what he's done. He's gone 92 to leave top, so Ricardo, so not a finish.
Decent route.
Yeah, fair enough. I wondered which way he's going to go because I was thinking he's either going. I was thinking when he's going treble 22.
Barrel, come on. There we go.
Gurney, go any further, you'll walk off the stage.
Are you going to get a leg?
He's going along the bloody hockey there. He's almost off the stage. There we go. Finally, one leg back for Germany. They've finally got a leg. Welcome to the game, boys. Thank you for joining us.
Pikachu has lost his spark. Yeah. At the moment, he has.
If there was a mercy rule in data, might be used here. I don't think so. I think Holland versus Scotland.
That is absolutely shocking, Ricardo.
I think that rule should have came in the bloody Holland-Scotland match when it was 8-0. I don't know if he's lost his spark. I just think he's... I think he's just.
I think that's
doesn't-
going to be that for this
Like,
first half.
Jesus Christ. I think Ricardo just doesn't seem to be all there. The hell. Every time they hit a 180, he's roaring. Fucking hell. Musiala's just scored a penalty.
There you go.
8-0. Hang on, how long's left of the game? 17 minutes. Huh? Tried to go for. Wouldn't have gone that route. Be 6-1 at the break, then I think, because Germany are nowhere near. Well, they're gonna have to turn up in the. They're gonna have to turn up after the break because otherwise it's gonna be an absolute steamrolling, and it is a steamrolling 6-1. Germany have to turn up in the next session, otherwise it's going to be an 8-1 win here. Well, I can safely say that's been nothing short of a steamrolling in that first half of the game. I mean, this game could be done in less than 10 legs at this rate. With 7 legs in, and I'm only 2 legs away. So I was going to say that they came back from 7-5 down while surviving match starts Germany, but it's going to take, it's going to take 7 legs on the bounce to pretty much beat Northern Ireland here, because I don't see it now. I'll tell you something, though, that when they went 5-0 down, I immediately thought that's game over here. Really, I think when you look at the stats, it should actually be 7-0. It should be 7-0. I mean, look at that. 99 average, 83 average for the German pair. That is poor by them. 3 180s to 1. 6 out of 10 on the finishing. So when they've had the chances, they've been good with the finishing, to be fair, Northern Ireland. So far, I don't think anyone could have any complaints. You know, so far, Germany have been poor. Northern Ireland, magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. I can't lie, I saw them against the Republic of Ireland, and I thought they did play. They played some good stuff against the Republic of Ireland, but I didn't see them playing this well against the home nation in the semi-finals. But then again, Germany never do well in semis. So, yeah. Watched Bayern against Auckland half-time was 6-0. I watched the first half. It's currently 8-0. So, 6-1 at the break. Well, I think I can safely say Germany are going to be out. Probably going to be Northern Ireland against either Wales or Netherlands. I know for a fact if it's I can tell you something. If it's Wales in the final, I know most of England will be supporting Northern Ireland because England and Wales do not like each other. Yeah. But also, by the way, doesn't this go to show, by the way, the number 4 seed in Northern Ireland can absolutely annihilate Germany despite the home crowd, yet England can't cope under the pressure. So what does that tell you about? What does that tell you about the world number 1 and number 2? Fucking awful.
As well, yet again, the crowd has been quiet again, to say.
Well, I'm not surprised. Have you seen the scoreline?
Yeah, even before.
No, you put match winner Germany. I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, now it mathematically can't happen. So there we go.
The only issue is Wales win it.
We can't come in now.
They will win it probably.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want Wales. We do. I mean, as Englishmen, we don't want bloody Wales doing it again. Clock's about to strike midnight for the Germans. It's not actually, because it's actually only 20-8 over there, so that's wrong. 92 at 99 average. 6 out of 10 on the finishing. They've been very accurate on the finishing, haven't they, really? But Germany have barely had any data double because they've been poor. Well, if that doesn't show you who's the superior team, then I don't know what does. 83-99, the averaging. Well, the game could be done in the next 2 legs. But if Northern Ireland win 8-1, then they're showing the likes of England and Australia how it's done. That's all I'm saying. Australia should have won that match in the quarterfinals. And then all of a sudden they were missing loads of darts. Simon Whitlock, by the way, my God. Simon Whitlock, I know he's a decent player, but he was poor in that most of that game, actually. I say Damon Etta was outstanding in that game, but Simon Whitlock wasn't. Off we go again. Germany with the 4, hitting 140 to start with. Off we go again then. Northern Ireland respond with the same. Well, the German lads will have needed to regroup massively after that thumping first session and getting battered. Just witnessed yet another fist bump. Yes, well, all the teams do it. All the teams do it, pretty much. Yes, he certainly missed through that dart. I've done that before where I've been going for 20s and then the dart just flew at my hand and hit 19. I'm like, that's not where I've aimed. Yeah, that's not what he was after. If Ireland get a 1-3, okay, they're not going to, so they're not going to leave a finish. Yeah, Ricardo Pietrexco did not want that dart to go down there, did he? No shit, Mark. What? No shit, Waddle. No shit, Waddle. Waddle.
Waddle.
I called him. For some reason, I was thinking, did he? I don't know why I said Waddle.
He was going through
Wayne Mardle.
Thinking, what's his name?
Wayne Mardle, for some reason, I said Waddle. Yeah. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, wow. That would have been a break. 16 for top set for Shindy. Has to go. Double 10. Oh, wow.
And no.
Well, I think that just sums up how poor those two have been in this semi-final. If this ends 8-1, by the way, it's got to be the biggest margin of victory in the semi-final. 7-1. This will be the biggest margin of victory in the semi-final, I think, this.
Yeah.
Well, all I need to say, really, is they're getting thumped, and they fully deserve to get thumped here. They've never got to the World Cup final. So this is a new one for them. But how are they going to do, though? Because I still think whoever wins the second semi-final between Wales and Holland will win it. That's what I think, anyway.
Oh.
Is that hitting bull? No, it's not.
No, it's not. Just sums up their
day. That would have been I've seen it before where it's been in the bull.
That just sums up their day, let's be honest. Oh.
Wow.
That's insane.
Oh, Lord. Game over. And for the final... I think it's fair to say that Germany have been obliterated here. So I think Martin Schindler just wants to get off that stage. He knows they've been battered. Wow. This is to send Germany packing. Well and truly.
That was so far away.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it's done. Game shot. And the match. Northern Ireland. Well, shame for Germany because they've done very well in this tournament. But let's be honest. They came up against a better team by a massive mile. They were fucking awful there. They were battered and bruised. Josh Rock and Daryl Gurney take Northern Ireland to their first ever World Cup of Dart final. Well, that's that for Germany. See you later. Fuck me, that was... that's got to be the quickest semi-final I've ever seen. Literally only half an hour. Well, that semi-final only took 30 minutes. Locke's been on the piss all day, can just tell. Both teams applauding each other and applauding the fans. You like to see it, but showing respect for the German lads. So they are only young lads, remember, but I think that was a reality check. That was definitely a reality check for them. An 82 average against a 96 average. That's top quality stuff from Gurney. Top quality stuff from Daryl Gurney. 9-0.
Just insane.
Oh, that was just painful to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Painful to watch, to be fair, that. Yeah, we were all hoping for some entertaining, close, bloody semi-finals. Then you just see your team get annihilated in the semi-finals.
9-0 Bayern.
Bit painful to watch, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Musiala's got a hat trick.
Thanks, Nicola. She's a pain in the ass. Northern Ireland and Wales would probably be more fireworks, but I do hope the Dutch go through. Let's be honest. I mean, as good as Northern Ireland were there, they were excellent. Don't get me wrong.
It'd be funny if they actually make it 10-0. That'd be kind of funny.
They were absolutely superb. But I think still, whoever wins the second semi-final is going to win it. And I think it's going to be the Netherlands. Or at least I hope it's going to be the Netherlands. I mean, if anyone's tuning in from Wales, well, we're not sorry because at the end of the day, we're English. We don't like Wales. The English folk will not want Wales to win it. It'd be fine for Northern Ireland to win it because at the end of the day, they are, although they're Irish, they are pretty much the same as England. I mean, we both have the same national anthem, which is very interesting. They're basically an Irish version of England, isn't it? Well, yeah, duh.
My God.
8-1. Fucking hell.
One Germany fan cheer that one.
Let's be honest. Daryl Gurney and Josh Walker played. Let's be honest. I think I'm going to say this now. If Daryl Gurney and Josh Rock win, then what does that say about England this year? I mean, I can't lie. England's team must be. It's the most embarrassing pair we've seen from England. So, a bit embarrassing that England have actually not even getting to the quarters. It's pretty poor. I mean, they did have a tough they did have a tough time of it, but they were always going to have a tough time of it. Wales against Netherlands in semi-final number 2. That semi-final, by the way, literally took about just under 30 minutes. Oh. It shows how shit England were. It's 10!
There you go.
It's Thomas Müller.
Again. Do you know what annoying? Do you know what was annoying? I was contemplating on putting him to score, which is annoying as well. There you go, 10-0. Double figures.
And it's 10. I wonder what the stats are in that game. Right, well, we all want the Netherlands to win, unless you're Welsh. Unless you're Welsh, then we want...
That 10th blind goal was horrific.
Well, I'll tell you what most English fans will want now is Northern Ireland versus Netherlands. England's under 21s are shit. We're drawing to Slovenia. And you know the bad thing as well for England is that only puts them on 4 points. It puts them on 4 points, and they're not officially safe. They're not officially through yet because England's final game of the group stage is Germany. I know you love shape, but when it comes to the World Cup, no. English people do not want Wales to win. England have Germany in the under-21s next. And if Germany win now, England will finish 2nd or 3rd, depending on how Germany do tonight against, obviously, Czech Republic. Looks like Ukraine are going to beat Finland 2-0. Level on points with Denmark. Oh. If Denmark beat Holland tonight, by the way, in Group D, then Holland literally have to win against their final opponent, and then otherwise, the Dutch could be out of that tournament. I wonder what the stats are in that 10-0 at the minute. Who scored all the goals? So we've had Coleman.
Yeah, Coleman got 2. Sasha Bowie got 1.
Musiala's got a 16-minute hat-trick off the bench.
Yeah, which is kind of funny.
Muller's got
30 shots and 17 on target. I wonder what the odds were for Auckland City to have a shot on target, because they actually have got a shot on target.
I will say the final 2 games aren't easy for Germany because they've got Boca Juniors and Benfica.
Tight odds? Yeah, tight odds indeed. Tight odds indeed.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe not Boca Juniors. Benfica's going to be a tough game for Bayern, I must say. Well, the first game in Frankfurt sees an absolute hammering, 8-1 to the Northern Irish. They're into their first ever.
Oh, I wish they got one more. I'd hate to be you.
Yep. No. Their first ever World Cup final to look forward to. In the meantime, we're going to go for a break, and we'll see you for the second semi-final between Wales and the Netherlands, the number 2 seed against the number 5. Yep. The 2 favourites for the tournament as well now, going into tonight. Who's going to be joining Northern Ireland? We'll find out after the break. Liam mourning because bloody Wayne Mardle is saying, I feel for the Germans, saying you shouldn't feel anything for them at all when you're English. Well, if Wayne Mardle Wayne Mardle's not neutral, he loses his job, doesn't he? Harvey, common sense. I think when you look at it. I'm talking to myself. Harvey's disappeared. Right, a few more songs in, gentlemen. The semi-final for the second semi-final will be coming up shortly. In the meantime, we got another 1 or 2 songs for you all, and then it's on to Wales versus Netherlands.
That I am more than a bit afraid. I need you to run, and I think I'm slow.
Herzlich willkommen zurück. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Time for the second semi-final. It's Wales versus the Netherlands.
Mm-hmm.
Wales, of course, when they walk on, they'll be walking on to a bit of Dewuka by Stereophonics. I believe that's what it's called. I believe that's what the song's called. Dakota Dewuka. Dakota, dickhead. Be walking on to a bit of Dakota by Stereophonics, which is obviously for whoever, anyone who's wondering why they're walking onto that and not what they class as a proper Welsh song. Stereophonics are a band that were formed in Cremaman, which is about 24 miles north of Cardiff. So it's a Welsh band. That's why they'll be walking on to that. And they'll be taking on the Netherlands, who will be walking on to... I'm not actually sure what they're walking on to tonight, actually.
I'm not sure.
I can't remember what their actual walk on is. But we'll no doubt find out. So Lower T is on Instagram, has not even put Plymouth as a big six-side in League One. Barnsley, Bolton, Bradford, Cardiff, Huddersfield, Reading.
Barnsley? Well, I think Barnsley have been in the Premier.
Also, apparently, Oldham Athletic are a big side in League Two.
Well, they have been in the Premier League before, so that's probably why.
Go on for most. How would Grimsby in there? How was Grimsby big in League
Where is it? What Twitter is this?
National League. It's on Facebook there, Jack's put on.
Oh, Jack put it in the chat.
I wouldn't necessarily say that Watchdale are that big nowadays. We'll find out what. We'll find out what they're boxing. Mute me mic so I can find out what the song is.
Well, to be fair, Jack, what they're meaning by that is the overall bigger clubs. It's not saying like obviously the favourites to go up or like or something like that. When you put it in an aspect, Bradford have been in the Prem before. I think they have, haven't they?
So Netherlands are walking on to a song called Turbo by New Kids. A song called Turbo by New Kids. Turbo New Kids. It's a song. Oh, I see. So the song that they're walking onto is called Turbo, and it's by New Kids. And it turns out that it's actually from 2010. Look. New Kids Turbo, here we go. From 2010, and it's the soundtrack. So the song is the soundtrack from a film called New Kids Turbo, which was a 2010 action comedy film that was recorded and released in Holland. So it is a Dutch thing. The actual song is just the theme track for that film. It's a soundtrack for the Dutch film, which it's a Dutch film basically. So that's what the walk on is. Bit of a strange one, but There you go. And we were walking onto water, the Vindaloo. And Liam saying, of all the songs, that to be bloody Vindaloo.
Yeah.
I had a bit of fun when Sweden were playing, and their walk-on song was Waterloo. When they were playing, Sweden were walking onto Waterloo when they were playing, which is, of course, an ABBA song, because obviously ABBA were Swedish. The Reds versus the Oranges. It's the Red Dragons against the Oranjes. So, the men from Wales against the men from the Netherlands. The world number 2 against the world number 5 seeds, and also the 2 first and second favourites for the title. A team of 98 average as their overall tournament average so far. Against a team of an 87 average in this tournament so far. Wales versus the Netherlands. The winner will be playing Northern Ireland. Good luck to both teams. And here we go. First leg. It is Wales to throw first. Game on! $100. That's what I wonder. Yeah. So 100 for both teams to start with in this first leg. 36.
Yeah, I was going to say, what on earth?
What Netherlands need to do is break through immediately.
If they break through immediately,
You need to punish this.
It
No
will relieve
treble.
a little bit of pressure.
No treble. Gervin Price hits 36, which is a rarity, and you don't punish him.
Oh, my word.
For 55. Not the best
This
of
is
start.
cool so far.
Mate, only 9 darts in. Give it a chance.
I know, but you'd expect them to actually
Everyone's from just as minions in the
first
background.
9.
Look at all the minions in the corner there.
Hello, Mia. I hope she comes in now.
No, she's not in the. But she's not here till tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's doing tonight. Probably just chilling at home. Super Netherlands. No. 85. 160 left by the Netherlands. Wales could do with leaving a finish.
It's another bar. There you
What?
go.
140. So 3 darts coming here for Jan van Veen.
Oh,
There's the first treble 20. Another one be good.
Oh,
There's the second.
come on.
Top to the 160.
Oh,
You know, Northern Ireland almost took that out in the last game and missed.
yeah. Oh, here
Wales
we go.
looking at
Here goes
112.
Gervin Price now.
And he's gone 18 routes for tops.
No, and he
92.
hits it well. But the difference is he hits 20.
Right. Danny Noppert for tops then. Game shot on the first leg. Netherlands.
Netherlands.
I wish that
And that's a
160 had gone
well-needed
in.
break of throw, that.
160 would have been a cracking way to
Oh, that
start.
would have been brilliant.
Unlucky from
Well, it's
John.
getting a bit of a confidence boost.
Can I say,
this
by
time
the way,
in this game.
Can I say, I hate how long and how flat Jan van Veen's darts are when they're in the board.
Yeah, but
His
you
darts
can
are quite
see
long
that,
anyway.
but-
He's got very long. He's got long points, but the way his dart lands, the lands
Yeah,
as
but
if
you can say the
they're
same
almost-
about
they're
Bullethead.
almost facing up. They're either really flat or they're facing up slightly.
Yeah, but
and
you
I
can
hate
say the
that
same about
because-
Bullethead, Ryan Joyce. His darts
Yeah.
does the same.
I hate that because you think any minute now that dart's going to fall out.
Yeah, but the thing is as well, it's a kind of a negative as well when your darts land flat.
It's not always the best thing to have them flat like that. You see, look how flat they are. See, that's slightly dangling down. Because the problem is as well, if you're trying to hit a 180, you got 2 darts that are low right next to each other, and one's sort of hanging down. What's the odds on you hitting the dart right next to it,
Well, we know there's
and then it knocks the other dart out?
Well, we know there's a name about called Dangly Ballsack.
Dangling ball sack. If you just tuned in, you're watching Double Trouble Darts.
60. That Paul. How loud will go in? We played darts. I can't. Yeah. Oh well, there's the treble 20. We can't get treble 18. Well, chance for the Shanghai for Danny Noppert.
Shanghai then for
a good start.
the Netherlands. There's a single.
Oh,
there's the treble.
good
There's a
start.
single.
Too high.
Too
high.
Yeah, that's fair. Everyone goes for high dart in single 20 when they go.
What are you going to go for now? You're going to go for tops. Oh.
Gerwyn Price has missed at least 2 darts a double in this match.
Yeah, he's missed 2 darts, and he's usually good at tops.
Thought I was watching the cricket. Game shot in the
second
second leg. Netherlands. 2 out of 4. Only 80 averages at the minute, but oh my God, 85. There we go.
I can't remember what the odds were for Northern Ireland to win the tournament, but I know they were fair favourite.
Gerwyn is snatching the tiniest bit, keeps falling low on the double 20. Don't want to let the Dutch build in confidence like this, to be honest. They may have been fragile if gone behind by a few legs early. Well, can we just remember that this is a Netherlands? Can we just remember this is a Netherlands team that's only dropped 2 legs all tournament? No one in this tournament has only lost 2 legs in the tournament. 2 legs, 4-0, 4-0, 8-0, 8-2.
81.
Platinum Darts has been copyright striked for 75 days. That's about 2 to 3 months. Good. What a shame. But I knew it wasn't going to be long before he got caught. Serves him right. Serves him right.
Good treble down, treble 18. Oh, wow.
So he's been copyrighted. So he's banned from streaming then for now. Serves him right.
Being on 162, you can't take that out. So another attempt for Wales, and particularly Gerwyn Price, because he needs to get his third. He's got his third attempt at a checkout. Oh, 4th. And still can't hit a double. It's not looking good. Yeah, you can say that again. Oh, can you hit tops? No.
So after each strike, you can't stream for 7 days.
Oh my God, no one can hit tops today. Oh, number 5. Oh!
I see. So 2 weeks ago, right? 2 weeks ago, he received these. Right. 2 weeks ago, he got his second strike in the month, and then one of his strikes disappeared anyway. So the second one.
Oh, and he's inside. Who's going to get a leg? Who's going to get this leg here? Ooh, double 2. That's miles away, lad. There you go. Way, they've got the leg. It took an eternity, but we got there eventually. 2-1. Wait, 2 secs.
Yeah, he's been banned for 75 days. Ha ha. Serves him fucking right. I can't lie. It's about time. He's got away with it for months, to be fair. He's been getting away with it a lot. So it was gonna be inevitable that he got caught out sooner or later. This is why you don't stream live matches. This is why you don't show match footage, because you get copyrighted. So there you go. If they found themselves 2 or 3 legs down, there's no knowing what their mentality would be like, but I assume they'd crack. To be fair, mate, I mean, this Dutch team doesn't look like a team that's going to crumble anytime soon. I think this is a team that's going to win the tournament, personally. I don't know why I went that route. The 170 is not going. Dear God.
And it's 3-1.
3-1 and Wales only averaging 75.
This is poor.
Yeah, this is a team, by the way, that has been averaging 98 all tournament.
Yeah.
98 tournament average. And they're averaging 75. Holland averaging 85. Better team by man. Yeah, so Platinum's been banned from streaming for 75 days.
No.
That's why you don't show the match footage.
By 140.
I would say I sympathise with him, but I actually don't. I don't sympathise with anyone getting copyrighted for showing match footage when they're doing it all the time anyway. You don't do it. If you've got brains, you don't do it. So it's simple as that. That's why we don't show the match footage. Well, the 164 is not going for Wales. This has been absolutely shit. Can I just say, by the way, that so far, when it comes to the scoring wise, I think Wales have made Germany look good. Wales so far have made Germany look good on the scoring.
Mm-hmm.
The scoring's been appalling. That's a good dart. Double 17, double 12, double 6. Oh dear.
No.
Johnny is shitting himself. He's crumbling. Needs a treble. Gets it. Bullseye for the small fish.
Oh,
105.
that was close. Right, what about this time? No, to the left. That's it. That's it.
Yes, that's how you hit the double, Price. That's how you meant to hit the double anyway. Bit more like it from Wales. But it's only a hold of 4. They need to break the Netherlands 4. But remember that 2 legs is the most that Netherlands have dropped in the in a match in this tournament.
Yeah.
But they'll drop legs in this.
He is. He is.
Johnny be bad. $180.
I think that's the first one of the match, ain't it? It is.
6 legs in.
Oh, we really needed that treble there. Because that would have been nice.
Needed a second one to leave a finish. Well, they're not on the finish anyway. But if Wales can break 4,
I would have said a treble. What? Oh, the ferret. I was going to say.
It's more like a rat. if Wales want to get anywhere, they need to break for you.
125, so 74 left.
1, 2, 2 for Wales for break of 4.
Well, you really now need a treble 18.
Is he going to be able to squeeze it in? Nah, I didn't think he was going to squeeze that in.
No, he isn't.
74 for hold of 4 and to guarantee themselves going in with the lead at the break. Treble 14 for double 16. Excellent.
Brilliant.
Excellent. 4-2 Holland.
Now that is finishing right there.
42 for 32. Excellent that.
Jan van Veensman.
What way do you go with 74 left? I go normally, 18 route normally. I would go treble 18 for double 10. Or if I hit single 18, then obviously that leaves 56. So I'll just literally go, it leaves 56, and I'll just literally go for 20 double 18. I thought that was Dimitri van den Berg there for a minute in the Germany shirt.
Yeah.
Sure. Unless you want to be a real smart ass, then you can go for double 18, double 18, double 1, or go for tops double 17 or something shit like that. 118!
Well, Wales need a leg before going into the break. That would be nice.
125 maximum.
Oh, good number as well. 125. No other words needed.
Yes. To go in at 4-3. Double 16 for Johnny.
Oh, there we go.
Game shot in the 7th leg. Wales.
This has been a cracking match, and you did say it would be, and it's proved so far that
they were a bit late on the music.
Any team could win. Any team could win it. To be fair,
they were a bit late on the music.
Yeah, they were.
If they dropped that, would have been game over. Oh, 5-2 with
definitely.
Four. Yes, they needed a whole 4. But the Netherlands will have the darts at the start of the 8th leg. Yeah. Oh, I see what it was. Oh, nice. Jake Johnson and Ryan Richardson were both playing at Bury today. Bury FC's Gig Lane. In another charity match for I would assume it's for the Fullery one. Is it Fullery? Yeah. Oh, is it? Yeah, it is Fullery. Nice. Right. Let's have a look at the stats then before we go on to the next legs. 2 180s, but only an 82 average for Wales. 90 average at no 180 so far for the Netherlands. Finishing wise, not amazing from either team, really. I mean, 3 out of 14 out of 11 could be a lot better than that. But so far, it's going all right so far for the Netherlands. And the problem is, once the Netherlands really click into gear, they can be a difficult force. But this is the most legs that Netherlands have lost in the match. So, Netherlands will just be looking to hold 4 at the start of this session, go 5-3 up, and then try and break 4 straight afterwards. 1 break of 4 for Wales, and I think it's going to be game over. They need to. Wales have to hold their 4 when they come back in the second session.
Yeah. That is vital.
The problem is, it gets to 5-3. Obviously, Wales will have the 4. But if Wales get broken, it's 6-3 with Netherlands thrown to make it 7. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you'd think that'll be game over. I think one break of 4 for Netherlands, and it's good night. But if Wales actually break back in this leg, then we have an even game, and then it is all down to who has the nerve. It could be a tight one, this, but we'll see what happens. Let's hope the finishing's a bit better. 5-11 and 3 out of 14. Let's have a look at the YouTube studio.
Yeah.
969 views at the minute. I'm only in
Nice. Nearly 1K already.
Good. Thank you those that tuned in yesterday as well and tonight. Reminder, the winner plays Northern Ireland. They won 8-1 against Germany in tonight's final. I don't know what time that final is going to be scheduled for. According to the PDC site, it's scheduled for 25 to 9.
Huh?
So scheduled for another hour. Well, it depends. It all depends on how quickly the semi-final gets done. If the semi-final's done quickly, then, you know,
surely it'll have to be scheduled for a little bit earlier than that.
Although I haven't said that, they'll probably just spend the next hour looking back at some of the highlights from the tournament and everything.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, then what we could do possibly is we could go through the whole tournament in general whilst we wait.
Mm-hmm.
Like go through certain matches
and then go for a massive break.
Yeah, massive break. Yeah, indeed.
He'll be breaking. This bloke does more breaks than the TV ads. Not on me normal streams it doesn't, but when it's on the darts it normally is, yes. We're back underway now. 97 for the Netherlands to start off with. Oh, just stuff that I know that my dad likes. Like he likes these books and stuff, so got him an Andy McNabb book because he reads a lot of Andy McNabb. He read a book about Elvis Presley and stuff.
Yeah.
He's into his music and stuff. And then you got, I think me and my sister, what did we get all together? What did we have all together? About, 2 little boxes of toffee. He likes his toffee. A yellow T-shirt and a pink T-shirt with flamingos on. He likes those sort of interested. He likes those sort of shirts. And then, obviously, 2 cards. I actually managed to get him an England card. I managed to find in Card Factory. They had England cards in Card Factory, which I was surprised about. So, yeah. A card each, 2 boxes of toffee, 2 tops, 2 books. I think my sister got him something to do with Only Fools and Horses. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, that was about it. A few little things. He was happy with him. 177. Yeah. Eight scored. Oh, missed this. Yes. 50. Nah, he's happy enough. He'll be happy enough with the toffee. He likes toffee anyway. He likes his toffee anyway. See, the likes of me and Dad are more. Me and Dad prefer chocolate over sweet. We're more chocolate rather than sweet person. I mean, what does everyone else prefer? Like, do you prefer having chocolate to sweets, or because I prefer having chocolate personally. I prefer. I mean, I'm more of a chocolatier than it comes to sweets.
Mate, going price has been poor this game.
I don't know what your preference is, sweets or chocolate. Although you've had braces, I don't know what.
Wow.
When you had braces,
it was a lot more easier for me because then I just went on a sweet rampage. You'd understand why.
When you don't have braces, yeah.
But I had braces for 5 years, and around that time, it was hard to eat solid foods because it felt very uncomfortable getting my braces all the time.
Because what you don't want to, the last thing you want to do is get stuff stuck in the braces. And so
it was uncomfortable. Yeah, it was very uncomfortable.
And obviously, I assume it'd be I could assume it would have been a bit of a nightmare to get it out of the brace.
Yeah, and
I don't know. I don't know because I've never had them and I never will have them.
Yeah, and around that time,
180.
6 months after I had them fitted, it was COVID, so I couldn't get any appointments whatsoever for my braces, and I'd say for like nearly 3 or 4 months, my braces was hanging off my teeth. So it was a very bad time. So I had to have them for a lot longer than what was.
My sisters had braces, and gosh,
yeah. But if I'm going to be honest,
the amount of times that she was in pain with the braces, I just knew. I was like, yeah. If I ever get offered them, no.
But the first week, I was like, I want them off. I want them gone because I've had enough. But gradually over time, I'd say the best decision my mum ever did was get me braces. Simple as that. Because now I feel so much more comfortable with myself. Not scared to show my teeth, smile, and just be proud of how much like time and the willingness as well to just deal with it. Simple as that.
Well, at the start, opposite at the break when it was 4-3 to Netherlands, I said realistically Netherlands will hold their 4, and if Wales fail to hold their 4 at 5-3, it gets to 6-3, and then Holland have the 4 to make it 7-3. Wales have done what they needed to do, which was at the very minimum hold their 4 to make it 5-4. Now it's the hard task of breaking. And I don't think Netherlands have been broken once. So if Holland can keep their 4 here, as long as they hold their 4 from now on, then...
Sorry about that. I just had to go and see my dad because Soccer Aid is on.
Toby's in it, isn't he?
Yeah. Wayne Rooney's just scored, by the way.
Of course he has. And it's at Old Trafford.
And Angry Ginger was celebrating with him. I was like, oh, yeah.
Well, he would be, wouldn't he?
Yeah. I need to
24 left for Wales. Netherlands looking at 56. Danny Noppert on tops. Oh! Here comes... This could be the break that they've been needing.
No, double six.
Get ready for the war.
There we go.
Oh, no more.
This time.
5-all, and it is a break of 4. And that is exactly what Wales needed.
He's not roaring this time.
I said Wales need a break of 4, and they do have that one.
Yeah.
The Dutch don't have a leader. If one of them panics, the other won't exactly calm them down. I think that's
exactly.
why, that's why MVG is a big misfit. To be fair, mate, MVG.
Right, 2 seconds. I just want to see what my dad's
MVG's not that good, though. I mean, he is obviously Holland's number 1, but I'd much prefer Jan van Veen playing for Holland. If I'm being honest. Northern Ireland versus to be confirmed. Great nation. Yes. Well, Holland need to get a break back. And ideally, straight away. 180. 140. He's not that good now, though. I mean, he wouldn't be that good nowadays, I don't think. I'll still stick to what I say, by the way, but MVG's past it now. He's shit. And you can stop looking at the past, Liam. Stop looking in the past. I keep saying this. You keep looking at all the past. Oh, look, he's won this, he's won that. What's he done lately? Now time, because he's too busy going on holiday. He should have been in the World Cup, but he decided to go on holiday instead. Well, Wales lead. 6-5. Fuck's sake, man. This is really not what we need. Wales versus Northern Ireland final. He's not a fan of the World Cup anymore. Oh, well, there you go then. Not everyone's going to be a fan of the World Cup, but if you're playing in the World Cup, you still play it. See, I don't want Wales to win because I just know that they'll beat Northern Ireland in the final. And then when the two Lukes are big favourites, they get knocked out the first round. Then Wales just go on and win it. I mean, they have got the highest average in the tournament. They have got the highest tournament average, but they've not been that great here. Only 87. I've grown up to watch probably the best ever player behind Taylor. I'm not saying that, but nowadays he's average. He's average in this modern era. Modern era, he's average now. There'll be a lot. I think other people would probably say the same about him. 1-2-6 for a break. If he doesn't get the treble, should be 6-6 then. But if Donny Noppert misses this, it's going to be potentially game over. Got to get this. What is he doing on the tops, Donny Noppert? Wow.
Well, Jen Van Veen was just saying to the crowds, stop that. So they're just showing how much of an influence.
Why are they booing Holland? They never boo Holland. Seems like most of the crowd want Wales to win it. The whole crowd wants Wales to win it because they're booing Holland. I don't get that.
Yeah, that's very, very, very weird. I'm not going to lie.
Why would you want Wales to win it? No. Everyone just hates MVG now, mainly because of the success. All thought about it. I've said this before. Yes, he's the most successful player, but these days, you compare him to a lot of the players to a lot of the other players nowadays. I mean, that Premier League. I can't lie. His Premier League performance summed up how bad he's been this year. It summed up his year, really. The Sheep's bleated. It's 7-5, and Wales fought for the match. This is really not what English fans need. English fans definitely do not. This is definitely not what the English fans needed. What is that? Don't think he's bothered. He doesn't seem bothered about half of the tournaments. Let's just hope that he actually turns up and plays in the World Match Play. Let's hope he actually performs well in the match play. He needs to if he wants to get his act. He needs to if he wants to be classed as a. If he wants to get back to his best.
Well,
my Sky Sports just froze.
Oh no! Oh, rip. I don't think MVG is bothered about the Premier League. He's won 7 of them anyways. Yeah, but you got to. Yeah, but also the other thing as well, though, Liam. Yes, he's won 7 Premier League, but he would still want to continue being at the top of his game. Tops! Oh!
Oh wow! Game shot and a match. Wales! Fuck's sake!
Wow, tops to win it.
4 finals in 6 years. Not the final that I think any English fan. It's not the final that any English fan wanted. I don't think any English fans wanted this. Northern Ireland and Wales in the final.
Oh, bloody hell.
That's
It's
what this
annoying.
tournament's over. Just shows you Northern Ireland and Wales are better.
Northern Ireland have never won the World Cup, haven't they?
Yeah, well, we all want them to win it. Any fucking day.
Yeah, I don't want Wales winning it.
Otherwise, Wales will win it for third time.
Yeah, third time.
I mean, anyone who's watching as a neutral wants, I mean, not just English ones, but you can blame both Lukes for that. Yeah, but it just shows how shit England are. Just shows how shit England were. Northern Ireland, first ever final. Wales, 4th final in 6 years. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And by the way, if England did get to the final, they would have played against Wales anyway. And I actually don't know whether we'd have beaten Wales. I don't know if we'd have beaten Wales because Johnny Clayton and Gerwyn Price tend to play really well in big finals. So it wouldn't have surprised me. We were, not we are. We've won it the most times. Whatever. Liam. Whatever. At the end of the day, we were fucking wank in the actual tournament. And then also, you got... don't be... Right. I'm not talking to you about CVFM again because you pissed off one or two people on the last stream talking about that. I know some of them, I don't know all of them, and I'm not going through it all again. I want to focus on the bloody darts tonight because it's the finals night. So I ain't taking any notice about CVFM comments, thank you. Right. The final is coming up in a bit. Northern Ireland, Wales. Just... not the final many people expected or probably wanted. Oh, dear. Although, to be fair, Wales were favourite tonight to win it. They were big favourites tonight to win it. 87 average for the Welsh at 86. 86 for the Netherlands. Because I don't want to answer questions about CVFM and it's got nothing to do with you. And it's nothing relevant to the darts. You keep asking questions about random subjects. It's got nothing to do with the stream. And as you've noticed, the last one or two streams, it's pissing people off. And I don't fancy being told off by that guy again. That he moaned all stream last time. I've got 24 people in the live. I've got 24 people watching the live stream, and majority of them will be wanting to know what's going on in the darts, not wanting to know what's going on in outside life. The ton was the highest checkout of the match, and it was the only ton checkout actually of the game. It was it was 20. Yeah, it was 24 until I started talking about CVFM, probably, mate. 100 checkout in the end. That was a tops as well. So 20 tops. Excellent. 8 out of 22, 5 out of 18. The Netherlands looked like a team that were going to win it. I don't know when the Netherlands are going to win it, actually. Are the Netherlands ever going to win it again? Because, they they just can't seem to master it. Well, PDC haven't changed. They haven't changed the scheduled time for the final. It still says 20:35 on here.
If that's the case, then bloody hell.
10-9 Northern Ireland. Let's go for that for the drama. To be honest, Liam, I think Northern Ireland will get battered by Wales.
Right, for now.
Wales always turn up. Wales always seem to turn up in the finals.
What percentage is my laptop on?
I don't think it's going to be...
Right, I can take it off charge now.
No, I don't think Wales are going to lose it. I would love them to lose it. I would absolutely love them to lose it because obviously...
The thing is, if Northern Ireland keep on their form from the last game, then they could possibly...
Northern Ireland's first ever title. Well, Well, it'd be amazing if Northern Ireland win.
That would be
their first.
incredible if Northern Ireland won it. That'd be wow. Not gonna lie, I think that's a surprise in my opinion.
Oh, it'd be a big surprise.
That's true, Liam. That is true, mate. I can agree with you on that. Leeds United signed Felix Nemeka.
And you're a pain who keeps living in the past when it comes to talking about Michael Van Gerwen. When the past has got nothing to do with how bad he is now. So there you go. Sucking off Van Gerwen again. And I will say that because it is true. You can't deny that. Obviously, I'm not going to deny that I am the jinx anyway, which is true. I had to come up with some response. Even though it's probably a shit response, but that's how it is. Got to come up with some sort of response to that. You know me. Nice. Good views tonight. Happy days. 1450 so far. Which is good. Just on Facebook. It is 1450 But so far. Because no one else will ever do it. Win every major in a whole year. You never know in darts. Oh, here he is. Hello.
Goodbye.
The final is still scheduled for 25 to 9. I mean, surely that's got to change. Surely they're not going to make us wait 40 minutes for the final when... God. Surely they're going to make us wait 40 minutes for a final. Well, 36 teams came into the tournament in the group stage, and then the 12 teams that qualified were then joined by the top 4 seeds. So 16 played in the knockout rounds, and now we're down to the final 2, and it's Northern Ireland in their first ever final against Wales, who've won it twice and also taken part in their 4th final in 6 years. So this will be an interesting final. Come on, Northern Ireland.
How many times have we won it? We won it. Is it 5?
We've won it 6 times, but they've won it. They've been in their 4 finals in 6 for them.
Jesus.
4 finals in 6 years for Wales.
Talk about the World Cup being crap, and it's 4 times in 6.
Let's be fair, they're just the best pair, and they're just one of the best pairings in the World Cup. Mm-hmm. Well, a better pair than the 2 Lukes, for certain.
Look.
I actually don't think Luke Littler and Luke Humphries will win it next year. To be honest.
Well, we'll win it one of the years, mate, because we're not going to go.
Yeah, but it won't. I don't think it'll be anytime soon. Even though they were massive favourites this year, but
they'll be massive.
If they can't perform well together, then if they can't play well together, then what chance have they got?
They'll be favourites every year, so they won't.
I don't know why we are. I mean, Wales were second favourites, but that's nothing unusual. They know how to get to the final. I've already shown the stats. So the final's supposed to be in the next 40 minutes. I'm hoping.
Yeah. Look at Wales' path through to the final. Apart from Holland, that's about it. Come on.
Yeah, they have had the easier path, to be fair. But
look how easy the path is. If we didn't have Germany, we had someone else. We would at least be in the semis by now. If not, facing Wales in the final. But no, they rig it and we're giving Germany.
Thing is, though, if we played against Wales in the final, I wouldn't have fancied us to win it. Wales know how to. Wales are just.
Can blame Glendon for the draw anyway. He gave us Germany, mug.
Mm-hmm.
So thanks, Glenn.
Wales are a top side when it comes to the World Cup.
We've always had Germany in the last 16s. They've always said, "Oh, given
They were
Germany."
well, to be fair, apart from they were the last team to knock us out in the round of 16s.
Exactly.
Also, the last team to actually knock England out of a tournament was actually Wales when they lost in the final.
Something suspicious going on there, giving us Germany.
Someone wants Wales to win.
Something suspicious going on there.
Well, if you want to blame anyone, you can blame whoever it was that actually did the draw. And I can't remember who actually did the draw.
Glenn Dunn, he's a mug.
Oh.
He probably looked at the balls and said, "Number 7.
Mm-hmm. No, because whatever ball he takes out of the bag, you have to show to the camera, which he did. And the camera saw that it was number 7. And that just happened to be Germany because, and obviously, John McDonald had his clipboard, didn't he, with which numbers were which.
Yeah. Well,
so the final final's going to be coming up in a short while.
Let's go for a break, then, shall we?
Actually, not then. We can give you a reminder, of course, that there is no more darts on this channel until July now. So you've got about 3 weeks before you see us again.
Good.
Obviously, none of us are doing the US darts because that's 1 o'clock in the bloody morning. None of us will be doing that. And there's no point doing the bloody delayed coverage because we already know the results.
Yes.
So there you go. So the final.
Unless you're one of the saddos that wants to watch the delayed coverage, be my guest.
I do on the odd. I do watch some of it sometimes just to see just to see what happened. Just so I know exactly what actually happened. I do sometimes watch like 1 or 2 games of the delayed coverage just to see what went on. But
I watch all of it.
I don't watch the delayed coverage.
I watch all of it from the start because you just get Twitter spoiling it otherwise. As soon as you step foot on Twitter, PDC, they won, and you look and you think to yourself, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
It's true though.
Yeah. Well, that's right. Well, I assume what you'll be doing is you'll be having your bloody notifications turned off when that happens.
No, because I'll be watching it from 12 to 4, like I do every year.
I don't know how you can stay up that late.
Because I can look at a TV for however long I want. Really, I'm that sort of person.
Yeah, the final's not going to be anytime soon because they're going to be all talk. They're going to be doing 30 minutes bloody talking and stuff probably, and then doing the interviews. So be a while before the final comes on. I'm just hoping that they do get on with it before it's scheduled to, which is at 25-2. I don't think they're going to start it any earlier. But
You got Johnny Clayton smiling, Rock smiling, and Gurney smiling. Well, Price is like, yeah.
Right, no, definitely wrong. That can't be right. PDC have just changed the time from 25-2 to 9:10.
Nah, that can't be right.
100% right. The surprise was from Germany.
Surely it's not going to be in an hour.
No.
No one's going to want to listen to an hour of Wayne Mardle.
Just the same with Wales. Not the performance of just then, but
dear.
the semi-final.
In the meantime, me and you, Liam, might as well play a game of darts. Me and you might as well have a game of darts while we're bloody sat waiting.
Yeah, I can do a quick leg of darts, yeah.
the quick legs. I think by the time the final comes, we'd have probably played about 6. Oh well, the final's coming up soon, but me and Liam are gonna have a game of darts to entertain you and show you how shit we both are. Although to be fair, Liam is a league player. Now, when it comes to playing on camera, I do sometimes. When it comes to playing on camera, I'm not the best when it comes. I'm not the best when it comes to playing on camera, but we'll play a World Cup group stage match.
What, first of all?
First of all.
What?
What?
Oh.
Right, so enjoy this, everybody. Do you want to do ball off or?
Just go straight in.
That's what she's no. Oh, hang on. My screen share audio. It's the screen share audio one. I don't think it is it?
Yeah, it is showing.
No, it's the screen share audio. Like, can you hear it? Will you be able to hear the audio if I put a score in like that?
No, the audio don't work. No.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Sorry, who needs that when you've got Donald Johnson? Who needs the master caller when you got me? Right. So since the final's gonna be in a fucking decade, we'll sit back and enjoy a game of farts. Oh yeah, well you're not having your camera on, so no point me having my camera on either.
No.
Liam never plays on camera, so we'll do that, and it's going to be me versus Liam in a race to 4. Right. Just do 6 practice starts because I want to get on with it.
Race to 4. Oh,
Hey.
it's like the group stage.
By the way, Harvey, if I don't... Sorry, hang on, what did you say, Liam?
I said, is it like the group stage? Like the group stage
first of all,
format,
mate. It's first of all.
Good.
Unfortunately, Nicola, I never beat Liam.
No.
I don't normally beat Liam, unfortunately. I wish I did, but never happened, I'm afraid.
I'm only when you are.
Fucking hell, I'm double, mate. Right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. First leg, it's double to 4 first. Game on! Right.
Oh, you put it on big screen, okay.
Yeah, I have. $60.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Oh, let me shut this. No, sorry, I did 3 practice starts because I'd only done 3. You were ready, and I hadn't done the other 3. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, there was no
Not
fucking
Sunday. It's Sunday, it's Father's Day. One day.
Come on. If you just tuned in, myself and Liam are having a game of darts while we're waiting for the final. The final's coming up in a bit. It is Northern Ireland against Wales. So me and Liam having a game at the moment. Our scoreboard's on the big screen. Well, in the meantime, what's going on? Liam's been told. Okay, Liam's been told not to throw darts by his family. Really? Fucking daft. Really? It's only 8 o'clock in the fucking. It's only 8 o'clock in the evening. Probably because all you ever do in your house is 4 darts. I don't know. Well. Well, we were going to, but Liam's been told he's not allowed to. I don't know why, when it's his fucking bedroom. That's annoying, that. Oh, well. Right, well. Okay, the match is now going to start at 8:10. And John McDonald's just come on the screen. Oh, well. Oh, well, that's all right then, isn't it? Oh, well, that's fine then. No point then, because we wouldn't be able to get through the game anyway. We got the darts coming up in a moment, actually. Didn't expect it to be that quickly. Oh, well, here we go. Doesn't matter anyway, because it's final time. Did think 25-2 sounded a bit long. Here we go. It's time for the final then. Right. Well, didn't expect it to be this early, but off we go. It looks like we're going to have the final immediately. Oh, we should be done by 9 o'clock then, potentially. Happy days. Right. Devil Gurney, Josh Rock versus Gerwin Price and Johnny Clayton. It is time for the final. Oh, doing it again. Also, mine skipped forward, so I'm going to have to go back a little bit to try and sort of be in line. Here we go. Well then, let's get on with it. I feel like no. Right. Well then, here we go. Final starting now. Didn't expect it to be coming around this quickly. Bin that flag. So the Reds versus the Greens. Northern Ireland against Wales. Or Greens versus the Reds, I should actually say. Right. Here we go then. Well, one of these teams is going to be crowned the 2025 Betvictor World Cup champions. Northern Ireland in their first ever tournament, looking to win it for the very first time. Wales looking to win it yet again. Two-time semi-finalists of the tournament, Northern Ireland in their first ever final. Wales, fourth final in the last 6. And also two-time champion looking to win it for the third time for their country. Well, 40 teams qualified for the tournament. Forty teams are featured in the tournament. We're down to final 2. Right. Which teams are going to win it?
I assume Wales has got the throw.
I don't actually think they have because Northern Ireland stepped up first. Northern Ireland have the throw, mate.
Alright. Northern Ireland. Would you not just put Ireland? Because people. Okay.
No, because there's 2 islands. Off we go. Game on. 180.
Oh, great start.
I don't know if you have actually gone behind or what you are at.
It's a fascinating one, that's for sure. It's been one of those events where you think you got a handle on it, Dan. Oh, that'll happen. Really. It kind of all started, obviously.
I'm probably ahead anyway.
Well, I ended up my Sky Sports decided to tweet and then get all of it.
Well, this universe features Johnny
180.
in this format of dance. That will go in it.
Go on, double 5. Oh, what a start!
We've not seen much of
What a way to start. 2 180s and 1-0 to Northern Ireland with a 130 finish.
If you were thinking of doing something else during this
Great
final,
start.
just sit back down. He's played second fiddle to Josh Rock. He's done his bit. He's done. He's taken some chances.
So why can't you play darts? What's going on?
He's beaten Michael Van Gogh in a major final. This is back when Michael Van Gogh was
Is there a reason why they stopped you playing darts, or
thing, isn't it?
was it just them being moody again?
In terms of individual
No, don't worry.
Sounds like they're just being moody. It's your bedroom. You should be able to do what you want, really. That's what I always say. If it's your bedroom, you do what you want. Obviously, unless it's really late at night, then obviously not. But, if it's late at night, then no. It's only 8 o'clock in the evening. I wouldn't say so. 170 left by Wales. Northern Ireland on 2-2-3.
It's not as warm in here as it was last evening.
100. 170 needed then for Johnny Clayton. You know, the amount of times he's been on the 170 and he just has not hit the first.
He created that himself, didn't he, Daryl Gurney? Double 9.
Got the wrong button there.
Yeah, right. He's not going to take the 110.
Harvey's vanished.
The 7-second, the chance disappears immediately. Get the single. That's the first quarter. That'll do.
144 then for Daryl Gurney. Yes, 2-0.
10 now, anyone? No, I'm only joking.
No chance.
Amazing creatures, they really are.
2-0 and a waste of 10. I mean, Wales came back from miles behind. 180 from Golden Darts.
You mentioned Daryl
Golden Darts.
being stuck. That's what they're doing. Right now, the Welsh are playing second fiddle. But don't forget, during the semi-final, they didn't look too special. Then they found a way.
For all tournaments, Northern Ireland have relied on the scoring power of Josh Rock, and Daryl Gurney has been pretty good at tidying things up.
140.
Is exactly what is happening again. The formula
Excellent start to this final, ladies and gents. 3 180s.
Yeah, get them in
2-0
price.
to Republic of Ireland. A 130 check.
10 legs was a bit ropey.
Both players averaging, both teams averaging in and around 100.
I wonder if you can be ropey for 10 legs
Might need some
against
needle.
this.
Hmm.
60.
shot still on.
Oh,
Triple 18. Josh Rock, what route is he going? 2 treble 19. That looks so good. Fantastic.
It was an aggressive dart there, wasn't it? Ended up being a
68 for Wales.
being a
The
devastating.
leg on the board and the breaker for this. Double 16.
That felt like
Perfect. And that's a break of 4. 2-1.
is in full use. Great finish
And
there.
wow.
Much needed.
Going prize Warren already.
But a break back as well.
Warren already, and it's only the first leg they've won in the game.
One Wales, but yeah, we're back on throw.
It felt like a big moment then. There's going to be lots of these, I think. In
Imagine, by the way, imagine Krifka against Gerwin Price and the amount of bloody wars would be in that game.
Where they
180.
It's Josh Rock, it's another 180.
Then you imagine Czech Republic against Wales and the amount of war that would be going on from Price and Krifka.
Yeah.
He's had spells, Josh Rock, been at one early this year for a good couple of months, where he was so good.
Josh Rock hits a 180 and then
Right, sorry about that. I was just
He was
I was in the other room laughing at Soccer Aid.
averages top.
yeah, no, I didn't expect it to happen quickly. We were going to do game darts and then his bloody mum stopped him.
Say it's about creating opportunities and taking them. That creates opportunities. Here's
Worked
one.
out all right in the end actually because literally as soon as I sat down again, John McDonnell came on. So yeah, well, 3 legs in. So 150 needed then for Republic of Ireland for 3-1 and a break. Get in 3-1 break of 4. Not going very well for sheep, is it? What a shame.
They're holding on well.
Perfect for us. Going well for Northern Ireland, 102 average at the minute. Against the favourites. These were about, I think, something like 2-1 to win tonight. They were favourites ahead of Germany.
3 seconds this final.
I was quite surprised, but Germany were 4-1 tonight, and Northern Ireland were the next favourite.
Great. But 4
And Wales were the big favourites tonight, actually, for the tournament.
And the way they're playing. You feel like we deserve that. We're better than them.
They got better. They were good against South Africa. They were very good against Republic of Ireland.
140.
But they just. Another.
Look at that for grouping, by the way. That grouping is outstanding. The grouping on that 180 was just outstanding. All pinpoint next to each other. Beautiful. Josh is 100. Josh is 100% at least 8 pints in.
That he was a special
Yeah.
talent. He is.
I think you might find it's just proper. I think he's just really passionate about it.
Massive hype around the game at the Grand Slam against Michael Van Gerwen.
65 leaves a ton.
In that game.
Ireland on 60. Josh Rock, single 20 for tops for 4-1. 10.
10. Nope.
Ton needed for 3-2 and a break of 4.
Could be important.
Oh, it's going to go, isn't it?
Oh, and it is.
And Northern Ireland lead.
3-2. Oh, and we got 2 breaks.
His final, and the Welsh may have got away with one there.
Yeah, because it's first to 10 now, so it's every
We've got 2 breaks then. A break after 5 legs.
A one-leg lead.
But you might want to mute you. Yeah. Shut up with that music. Cack music. Let's hope they down another before the second session. Yeah. So after one session, after the first 5 legs, let's see, it's a rest of 10. So after the first 5 legs, 3-2. 100p average of 4,180 so far for the Northern Irish. 97.9. 1 maximum for the sheep. 2 tumblers checkouts in 5 legs. Decent. 130 checkout, 3 out of 6 as well. And that ton checkout is the highest of the match so far. And the 2 out of 2 on the doubles. Double 16 and tops. Oh, great start to proceedings so far. 3-2 with another 5 legs coming up. That is also a break of 4, by the way. So Wales do have the 4 at the start of the next session. Right, time for a break, and then we'll come back for the next session.
More than lovers, destined to find one another.
Could have done with ending that ages ago. Right.
They've thrown about 3 to 6 stars. It's not really a big issue.
Well, it does, because we've just missed a 180. You don't know what's going to happen in free darts, man.
Pretty much towards the end of the song anyway. So,
I'll just put something in the private chat.
so there we go.
Man, I've had 5 180s. Goodness me.
Oh, good spelling, Daz. Never mind. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, the next tournament we are live for will not be for just under 3 weeks' time. Is the Polish darts in Gliwice, 4th and 5th of July. That's unless you lads are going to pre-season games. Wow.
Yes, so we'll be going
142 checkout. 142 checkout from Johnny Clayton. 3-all. 180.
But this game is lighting up now.
Yeah, we'll be going to pre-season games.
Mm-hmm. There's going to be plenty of. I think there's going to be a bit of drama in the on the stage now.
And Johnny Clayton's just scored 11.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. 11 scored. 81. Dear, you need about 140. You need about 180 to get anywhere near. Yeah, 95. So it's a 142 then 11.
Yeah.
Bye bye to this leg.
Hi.
100 and sneeze. 134. PSG are leading Atletico Madrid, by the way.
Yeah, no surprise.
So this is for 4-3 and a hold. Okay.
What? Yeah. How well was it finished, man? Yeah, I was going to say.
One game shot to the 7th leg. Northern Ireland. Come on. That's better than the 11 he scored in last leg. 140. $134. Oh, we've had 7 180s, not 6.
Changing the angle.
We've had 7 180s, not 6. Northern Ireland at the minute averaging 107.
I'm not quite sure what he wants.
They want this title.
Or over the top or on the side.
177.
They're all playing magnificent.
Oh my word. Bloody hell.
80.
It ties the record for an individual in the World Cup with Michael van Gerwen from 2017 when he won everything. Literally everything.
Oh, so Josh Rock going to break the record, is he?
Oh my god.
88 checkout and the war. A hold of 4 for Wales. 4-4.
Ridiculous, to be honest. 6,800.
The standard of this, the standard's ridiculous.
That is their 4 legs, and they've needed.
These, just let you know, by the way, 1 maximum is all have hit. Well, 7, I'm pretty sure, have been hit all by. I'm pretty sure they've all been hit by Josh Rock, by the way.
Yeah, I think
108 average. Look at that. They're both averaging a ton plus now. Also, Wales have not missed a dart at double.
Going for the 60.
Deadly.
4 darts a double, all
Absolutely
taken.
deadly.
4 out of 7 on the doubles. This is what you call a top class final, even if it is a final that a lot
It's
of
been
people think
fantastic
will
to
probably
watch.
didn't watch.
It really has.
It's been a crazy final this. Could be 10-9 to be fair, Liam could be 90.
Not even
You won't have been happy with that. Okay, the scoreboard's frozen on Sky Sports. There we go.
Did Darren Webster ever have a pump?
Get a ton ideally. Could do with a ton.
'Cause we've been a couple of
94 will do. 150 left then.
weeks.
By the Northern Irish. Gavin Price, he'll be switching, I assume, here. Oh, dear. 87. Yeah, mate, looking at the ceiling's not going to help.
First start, it's 87.
Oh, dear.
Disappointed with that.
Yeah, I just seen your message in the Benders chat. Oh, yes, I agree. That is
Because
crap.
now to take the lead, and they're finishing.
Yeah, drew to bloody Slovenia.
This Johnny, unbelievable.
The thing is, by the way, now England have to beat Germany to finish top.
First thing they've missed.
What happens if we don't?
Finish wide.
Germany finished top as it stands.
Then what?
Then it means England will play against a team that finished top in one of the groups.
Top what? Sorry.
Surprised he missed.
England get an easier they get an easier round of 16 opponent if they finish top
Oh, I see.
in the quarterfinals. Oh,
Oh, 5-4.
for fuck's sake, man! 5-4 Wales, and again, I don't think they've missed a dart at double, and it's also another break of 4.
Dan, they have to ponder on how
It's another break of 4.
this dance match. And not because they've been
The bloody sheep fan celebration.
the Welsh, it's the fact that they have been so
The 41, the 43.
Yeah, so at the minute, by the way, Liam, so at the minute, Germany drawing 0-0 means that both England and Germany are both level on point, but they play against each other.
All right.
And a draw would mean Germany finish on goal difference. Finish top. The playoffs is... No, the draw's not even been made.
Oh,
No news on the
Harold
action.
Gurney
No
with
news
a 180.
No news on the draw brackets for the quarterfinals. 180 and 177.
This is incredible. This is incredible.
8 180s, and I'm pretty sure all hit by Josh Locke.
Standards in this game right now.
140. What a leg this is. What a leg.
Standards in this game right now is off the
81
charts.
after 9. Northern Ireland averaging 105. Right, 81. With the way Wales have been finishing, you could do getting this.
Bullseye.
Oh,
That's bloody miles off, lad.
Now, if I'd done that for an hour, non-stop,
I was trying to work out where that went.
Do you know, I like how you looked at your darts board as well to figure out where
Yeah.
that was.
Yeah, because I was trying to work out where it went. I was like, it's gone into four. Yes,
Oh.
5-all. And another break.
Incredible.
5-5 and another break. Fucking hell. Oh, was that a break of 4
This
as
is
well?
astonishing. It really
That was
is.
a break? Was that a break of 4 as well? Pretty sure it was. 5-5. And I can safely say now, after 10 legs, both of these teams are halfway towards winning it.
Mm-hmm.
This has just been ridiculous starts. Look at that. Just 105.07 average for Northern Ireland. Just the standard's been ridiculous. 8 180s. 98 average, despite only one maximum, they've hit 5 out of 5 on the finishing. Wales, so they've done really well on the. They've done decent on the score. Not necessarily haven't got 180, but the scoring's been decent. The finishing's been on point, and both of these teams have done really well on the finishing. And it's been a cracking match. Really has been a cracking game so far. Let me have a look at the UEFA.com because I'm going to see if I can find out news about the Under-21s tournament. all the competitions. UEFA under 21s. Now, how's it? Tournament phase. Right, so the quarterfinals, which I've worked it out, Liam.
I think
George
Liam's
Russell's won the Canadian Grand Prix. George Russell, never heard of him, but I don't know anything about that anyway. Right,
George
England
Russell won it. Oh my word!
Right, England are in Group B. So England, if they finish second.
What's it?
in
First
Group
to 10,
B,
Charlie.
First to 10 a minute. That's why we've had 2 breaks, one after 5, one after 10. I don't think there'll be another pause now, surely. Surely there won't be another pause. So if England finish second in Group B, they will play the team that finishes first in Group A, which right, so if England finish top of Group B, they play against second in Group A. And if they finish second in Group B, they play against first in Group A. So first and second in Group, let's look at groups. Group A. Oh dear. Well, these two are already guaranteed. They're guaranteed to go through already. So they're definitely going to go through. The game when they play, they do play against each other, and that will decide who finishes first, second. England's opponents in the quarterfinals of the UEFA under 21s is going to be either Italy or Spain.
Jesus.
Depending on where we finish and depending on where they finish. Because England and Germany are both in Group B, both tied on. Oh, Germany are winning, actually, which means they're on 6 points. So England must beat Germany. If England don't beat Germany,
Northern Ireland. Oh my word, 105.
We would get beat to Spain anyway.
At the minute, it's going to be England again. As it stands, if the table stays at if the table stays it is after game 3, it's England against Spain in the quarters, and then it's goodbye because they won't win that. But if England somehow finish top, then it'll be England against Italy. I don't think England are going to get very far. Right, that's the last break. And
Who do we get to finish second?
If we finish second, then we play Italy. Then we play Spain, who finished top of Group A. And if we finish top of Group B, we play against second in Group A, which would be Italy.
Good.
But I don't think so because Germany are winning, which means they're already qualified. But England play at Germany, so England would literally have to win. If England don't win against Germany, Germany are top of that group. So
Yeah.
that's how it works. 180.
Johnny Clayton pins the second Welsh 180.
8-2 on the 180 count. I'd 8-2 be them.
Just the thought of ferrets having fingers down. Claws, right? No?
Discuss it later.
If he hits treble 17's on the ball. Okay, he doesn't.
It's a bit of a mess. With 71.
That was a mess. That was a mess up. He's left 71 by mistake.
His first 60, which he hasn't.
Just Rock's not going to get. Oh, God.
He really
Neat well.
for that treble 20.
Heavens. 43.
20 points to get below 101. Tops. Big shot.
Game shot in the 11th leg. Wales. Another break of 4. That's 3 breaks on the bounce.
But they're not coming back.
Does anyone want to hold 4 in this match?
They're all pop
And
finishes.
again, Wales have hit 6 out of 6.
Two dart finishes.
The scoring's been all right. The scoring's been good. Sometimes not great, but the finishing's been excellent. Here we go. Josh Rock only hit 60. This is where Northern Ireland will fall apart now. This is where Northern Ireland will crumble. I mean, this is where Wales will. This is where Wales will get somewhere now, I think.
Not being as brutal.
We hold 4 in this leg and they go 7-6 up.
If he goes off the boil,
7-5 up, sorry.
the Northern Irish are in trouble here. It's only been not even a leg and a bit.
But they're only in trouble if they don't break 4.
His 180s turning to 60s.
11 troublous visits each in this
They are in
match.
trouble. Right.
Oh, they are definitely in trouble now. Josh Rock has stepped up twice in this leg, and again, he's hit 60 twice. Oh, dear. 134. This is going to be 7-5 to Wales, I think, because unless Double Gurney can get a good score here, need 140. That's not enough. That's not enough. Going to be 7-5 and a hold for Wales, I think, here. They haven't missed a dart double yet, remember?
The match
It's done treble 18 to leave double, but again, that's a good start.
of the Welsh in the
Double 12 left then.
Genius.
Go 7-5 up, and they've not missed a single dart at double yet. Oh, well, they have now. Oh. Oh. Well, no score. There's a surprise. That's the first time they've missed doubles all match. Can Northern Ireland respond? They need to. Oh, that last start screwed him.
I should have said it then. He didn't pass the ball that he threw it last time. He didn't like it.
Bad news for them because I don't think Johnny Clayton will miss it. Johnny Clayton's been perfect on the doubles. Well, so had Gervin Price up until that point. Double 12. Oh, 6s. There you go.
It is 7-5 Wales.
Oh. Game's been very topsy-turvy, hasn't it? Really? I mean, it's as if like Northern Ireland are struggling at the minute, mind. But
This is why this team.
Wales are 3 legs away now. Well, Northern Ireland have to hold 4th. If they get broken here, then it's 8-5 with Wales falling for a 9-5, and it'll be
Australia the year before
pretty
that.
much game over.
Year before that, Scotland to beat them. They won it the year before that. They've lost twice in 5 years as a pairing.
Yeah.
Last year's final was, I think, 10-6, wasn't it? 180. There's a war from Josh Rock. Can you smell what the Rock's cooking? Shit.
The last 2 legs, but this feels like a bit of a rock stuff because it's 4 of the last 5. It feels just so needed.
The good news for Ireland is Wales are not on a finish, so they should get themselves.
Yeah.
In this World Cup,
They should get themselves at least.
95, 96, and we were saying that that's championship winning material.
Last start saved him there a little bit, but doesn't leave him a finish. Top then. Oh.
Just low, but that's okay. Can afford to miss them.
Well, they've got more darts coming up though. But what are they going to leave? Oh, okay.
They are under it.
Not a.
Ball you in now, first or second dart. Oh dear.
Gotta go. Come on.
Took out double 5 in the first leg.
No. 15.
When you're under pressure, it didn't fall enough anyway.
They're crumbling now. They're starting to crumble a little bit on the finishing now.
4 18s are going to go at the ball. He's got the 4.
Get it. Bullseye for the 1-2-2. Right. Another chance for Ireland. Oh!
Not a problem, because that's
Double 1, single 1, double. No score! They have really fucked it.
Ultimately, did cost him a dart at double, but Johnny Clayton to clean up 25 like he's done a
Do
million
you
times before.
see him missing this? No. Oh, wow.
Not on this occasion.
Oh, it's getting a bit messy at the minute.
Got an edgy into
Nine
this.
star. It's getting a bit messy. Right, now single one, double two. Not double one. There we go. Single one. Double two for Northern Ireland to hold 4. Yes, there we go. Game shut on the 13th leg. Northern Ireland. Right. Back on Wales 4 now.
We've entered a new phase of this game.
85.
Things aren't quite going according to plan.
Josh Rock, 180. It's all right rolling after a 180, Josh, but you've got to get the job done on the finishing. You've got to get the finishing right. Hey! Got to get the finishing right. And they haven't done that so far. No, why did he switch? That's a good dart, though. $180. Oh, great leg. 131.
That's what he does. Just
They're
smashes
both
it
going to
in.
leave finishes after 9. Okay, so 54 left after 9 for Northern Ireland, 96 left after 9 for Wales. Good leg, this. Really good leg. 14 for tops.
Nope.
Okay, he's gone a different route. He's got an 18 double. The route I tend to go on that, to be fair.
So high down. High, surely.
How's he going to squeeze it in there? Oh, wow. Great dart. Excellent dart. And a break of 4 for Northern Ireland. 13 180s. Cracking final. 7-all. And we are now at a best of 5.
That is the first time.
It is now a best of 5.
2 legs on the bounce.
15th leg. Northern Ireland fallen first. 91.
How could they be?
Cracking final. 96 plays 93 on the averages at the moment. And the finishing stats are 7 out of 18, 7 out of 14. 3 ton plus checkouts. The highest checkout in the match so far is the 142 that was taken out by Johnny Clayton. 60-60-22 route he went.
26 scored by
13 180s as well. 7-all after 14 legs. Who's got the nerve to go on and win it now? 125.
He's still very pacey.
Mesmeric. There's a word. You've been eating a dictionary today. Not many people use the word mesmeric, so I think Nicola's been eating 1 or 2 dictionaries along with probably along with her Sunday roast. So Ireland level with a break of 4. 177
Impressive for these.
to leave. Bull double 16 to leave 82. Wales not on a finish, so 6 darts incoming for Ireland to hold 4. There's Bull double 16, double 8. Oh. It's all right. He'll be coming back anyway. They'll be coming back for double 8 anyway, and this should be 8-7.
Drop for the Welsh one, of course.
99 leaves 82. Double 8 needed for double Gurney. So just gets it underneath that, surely. Oh. Yes! Big dart. And that still is a hold of 4. That's a hold of 4.
Come on, Darrow!
This is missable. This is difficult.
That's double Gurney's on about, by the way.
Yeah, I've got my dad watching it now, Liam.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's 8-7.
The
Wales
first thing
with
he
the
says,
ball.
Liam, Johnny Clayton walks funny. He looks like he's shit himself.
Say again?
My dad said Johnny Clayton walks funny. He looks like he's shit himself.
And your dad doesn't when he's dressed up as Tinkerbell. Okay.
Yeah.
This is captain.
Only an 82 and 83 average in the last 5 legs. Not amazing, but
Oh.
it's still anyone's game. A break
This could
of
end up
4
being the last
here
one.
for Northern Ireland would be
Oh.
absolutely.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh.
9 scored. 9.
Oh. Don't shake his hand after that.
By the way, everyone,
Back there. Don't shake his hand.
ladies and gentlemen, by the way,
It feels like there's a bit of flecking
this is
going
how important the leg this is.
He's probably said sorry. I would have just
Northern
said,
Ireland,
sorry,
Northern
mate.
Ireland break. If Northern Ireland win this leg, they break 4 and they will be throwing for the title at 9-7. Oh, he's fucked up.
on. Pace is different.
55. Oh,
It's only 55.
yeah, but how the hell have they not punished Wales hitting 9?
It's this
Only-
spell, it's this
Okay, well, it
edge.
leaves 144 for Wales. That.
A treble here. Hunt.
Ah, he's got the treble. There you go.
Can't get it.
144 not going to go for Gavin Price.
86. 9-7 in a race to 10 in it.
Oh, now that's pressure. That's pressure.
From Joe with Price.
Pressure
Now we're
has
giving
been
the pressure.
applied.
8.
Oh, that
No, take it out after this.
Yes!
Oh my God!
Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Northern Ireland break 4. It's 9-7. They are throwing for the title.
Daryl Gurney is having a absolute whale of a time on the doubles.
Please.
He really is.
This will be Northern Ireland's first ever World Cup trophy. It'll be their first title.
Ireland to etch their names into their history books. To not just win the World Cup, but to beat a
Wales are normally good in the finals, but the last 2 legs, Northern Ireland have done well.
Gurney's finishing the last few legs has been.
That's a great finish. I don't know how. I mean, he hit 1. I was thinking, oh, that's going to be hard. 85 left. He goes trebles, and then he goes
In that
57 for 28. Not the route I would have gone. Personally. Not the route I would have gone.
Mate.
Actually. I would have
Mate,
gone-
he's not.
I would have
He's
gone 15s.
he is loving the treble 20s today.
World Cup winners.
Oh, why did I press that? Didn't want to press that.
Oh.
Oh, no, I do.
Hey!
I pressed on the wrong button.
No,
Just
go on,
Molly
another
at
one.
180 next.
No, 140.
Ah,
Gonna say,
Oh, no.
this is on.
Oh,
Why has it gone now?
Stroke.
oh, he's going tops. Oh my! Wow.
Now,
Wow,
now
wow,
it
wow.
gets it. Now it gets interesting.
This could end up going to the. This could end up going to the
This,
last
this
leg.
will go to. This could go to a championship leg. Now it gets interesting. It's 9-8. Wales have just broken the 4, which means even if Wales win this leg, Ireland will have the darts for the deciding leg. But Republic of Ireland need to win it here and
Two
now.
important trebles there.
They need to win it here and now. A ton for Wales and then 1-3-4 for
Oh, that's
deflected
deflected.
into 5.
In the right
Deflected
spot.
into 5,
Deflected.
85. Come on, Northern Ireland. Come on.
Uh,
Oh, shit.
Good dart.
What the hell was that dart? Oh, they're terrible darts.
God.
They're bad darts. 32. They are appalling darts. Let's just hope for Northern Ireland's sake that they don't get punished. No, they didn't.
60, yeah.
60. You got away with that.
Oh, here we go.
Double
Josh
Gurney's
Rock,
got away with
bloody
it.
treble
Here we
20s
go.
again.
Oh, 140. If Gavin Price gets
Honestly, scoring wise, Josh Rock is carrying this team.
43.
Good.
good.
Come on, surely now. Surely he went now.
Ah,
Oh, he's done it again.
Gurney, can you
He's gonna
stop
need to finish
hitting
at least.
fives, mate? You're
Right,
doing
that's
as I'm
fine.
going here.
That's
Can you
fine.
stop?
That's fine. He's left 140. So Josh Walker, the way he's been hitting the treble 20s, wouldn't put anything past him.
No,
It would be some way to win the title.
Oh,
Here
please.
we go.
Oh, please.
Oh,
Oh, no.
130. Oh,
It'd be pretty ironic to see him take this out, to be fair. No,
Yes.
no. Bye.
7.
And he's dropped his dart again.
Double 5. Darryl Gurney to win the World Cup for Northern Ireland.
He's hardly missed the
And he's under a lot of pressure.
of this final.
The crowd are going, oh.
Final before.
Ooh,
Oh, miles off.
right.
No.
Oh, too low.
My
Shit.
God.
They were not bad guys.
What are you doing? Always going to that bottle, isn't it?
It's going to be a last leg, isn't it, here? Double 16. Oh,
Oh, my word. It is. Last leg. Last leg. You can't make it up. Holy shit.
wow.
Because
Oh, my God. You can't make it up, though.
Well, unreal.
Oh, now that's one way to
Unbelievable.
start it off, ain't it?
Unbelievable drama. A championship leg. This is the last leg decided to
What did I say
decide.
to you? Was that 10-9 Ireland?
Last leg
Yeah,
to decide
you
who
did
wins
say
it.
it.
This is why it's called the championship leg.
Oh.
Whoever wins is champion.
There's one, there's
Come
two.
on.
Yeah.
180.
I forgot about on 10-9. What's the odds on 10-9?
No, here we go.
It'll have been something ridiculous.
Oh, another one.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
180.
It was 8-1.
Have we, by the way, have we ever had 16 180s
Oh, my God.
in the final?
Right.
Careful.
Oh, my God.
71.
This is
Right.
this is actually a joke.
Oh, my God.
This is a
He'll
joke.
switch
Oof.
a ton.
Double 8. Darryl Gurney again.
Right, double gurney. This time.
Won it.
This time,
Right.
double gurney.
This time.
Double 8. Double gurney to win it for Northern Ireland.
Oh, this is the pressure dart.
Good luck. Come on.
Oh,
I'm nervous for him.
this time.
He's done it! Game, shot, and a match. And the 2025 Betvictor World Cup of Darts champions for the very first time in their history, Northern Ireland. Yes. Get in, Northern Ireland. I can't believe that. Yes. We've got a new winner on that trophy, and it's Northern Ireland. Oh, my goodness me. And what a final. Mate, the lads...
Probably one of the best finals I've
my
seen
God.
in a long time.
Mate, Josh Rock has just... Mate, Josh Rock and Double Gurney, they've lost it. They've absolutely lost it. Oh, my God. I'm over the moon for them. I'm
not
absolutely
surprised
over
they're
the
in
moon for
tears.
them. I'm absolutely over the moon for them. I thought, I said at the start of this tournament, I would not be surprised if we have an underdog winning it. Northern Ireland have continued the theme of underdogs winning major tournaments in sport. Northern Ireland are your World Cup champions.
The World Cup. We talk about how it means so much
That's
to the
absolutely incredible.
those
Yes, it's called a scoreboard.
play for their country, and you can see it all over their faces.
I'm absolutely gobsmacked. But
Wow.
I've got to say, by the way,
Wow, wow,
by
wow.
the way,
An emotional Darryl
obviously,
Gurney.
over the moon for Northern Ireland. You know, I think it's been a long time coming for them. The first ever final. And this pairing of Daryl Gurney and Josh Rock are the world champions for the very first time. Absolutely amazing. They could not believe it. Huge celebrations and congratulations to them. Commiserations to Wales, though. A fantastic tournament to them once again. You know me, I'm being gracious, mate. Obviously, I'd look cheap. No. Commiserations to Wales. A fantastic tournament for them. Winton tonight as the big favourites. Northern Ireland were I think the second underdogs actually for the actual for the night. Actually, I don't know what their tournaments were for the overall tournament, but they were superb. Both teams were magnificent. It was an outstanding final. These are your final stats: 95 average for Northern Ireland, 92.95 in the end for Wales, 11 180s to 5, 16 in the final. Look at that, 10 out of 30, 9 out of 16, 3 tumblers check out. Daryl Gurney hitting double 8 to win the tournament for Northern Ireland. What an outstanding final, an amazing final, and what a happy ending for Northern Ireland. Outstanding.
Liam, someone just put on Twitter saying, all the years Dolan's been in the World Cup for and first year without, they've won it.
I told you, by the way, I've said this before. How many times have I said this to you in the past? Brendan Dolan is the shittest player for Northern Ireland when it comes to the World Cup. Josh Rock goes into that team with Daryl Gurney, wins it. Doesn't it show? Brendan Dolan, I've been saying for a while, Brendan Dolan's not that good a player. I said it should be Josh Rock playing with Daryl Gurney, and he's done it. For the very first time, please show your appreciation for the first time World Cup of Darts champions, Northern Ireland. I can't believe it. Here we go. Here's the big moment. Daryl Gurney and Josh Rock.
Tom Brennan, he's bloody milking it.
The 2025 Betvictor World Cup of Darts champions, Northern Ireland. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh, no. All together. Sweet Caroline. Harvard. No.
Yeah.
Previously, winner of the World Series finals, of course.
Well done to Northern Ireland. That's got to be one of the biggest shocks in World Cup history. First-time champions, as well as first-time finalists, by the way. They've only ever got to the semi-finals twice. This is the first final, and they've won it in the most dramatic of fashion. A 19th deciding leg. Next year, can we have Peter playing for England? Well, Peter Griffin, I don't think that's going to happen.
This is an event that has been largely dominated by England and by the Netherlands.
Well done.
Scotland have won it a couple of times. Wales have as well. Australia, of course, a few years ago. They're on the roll of honour as well. But Northern Ireland have added their name to that list as well. History for those two men here in Germany this evening. See on their faces just how much it means.
Are you ready?
Emotional when they got past, they got through that final.
Are you ready, boys, for the crowning moment?
It was as well. One of the most incredible we have ever seen here on the World Cup stage.
Here you go, lads. Here's our reaction. This time,
Right.
Daryl Gurney.
This time.
Double 8. Daryl Gurney to win it for Northern Ireland.
Oh, this is the pressure dart.
Good luck. Come on.
Oh,
I'm nervous, Win.
this time.
Yes! Game, shot, and a match, and the 2025
No, you can only hear the getting
Betvictor
from
World
yours.
Cup of Darts champions for the very first time in their history.
Oh, wow.
Northern Ireland. That's because I was shouting, he's done it!
Mate,
First win.
this time, finding a
Yes! Look at it. Yes! Amazing. Well, it wasn't the final that I think probably any English fans maybe wanted.
Yeah, how many 180s did Josh Rock hit in that bloody game? That's what
I think he hit. I'm pretty sure he hit all 11 for them.
I think Daryl Gurney hit 1, or maybe
10.
2.
2, I think.
Well, I've got to say, probably the worst World Cup of darts from an England perspective. But we've had tons of shocks. We've had plenty of drama. And tonight's final, just outstanding. What an amazing final. Well done to both of the teams, because that was an outstanding final. It was end to end, last leg decider, championship leg. But Northern Ireland, for the very first time, have won the World Cup of darts. Thanks everyone for joining us throughout the tournament. We will not be back now until the 4th of July, when we'll be hopefully live for the Polish dart, which takes place in Gliwice. Have a fantastic night. Have a fantastic rest of June, because we will not be live now till July. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Well done to Northern Ireland, the 2025 Betvictor World Cup of Darts champions. From all three of us, have a good night. Bye!
Bye-bye.
Get on FIFA early tonight.